All right, welcome to Module 8.7. In this lecture video, let's take a look at how to identify terms in algebraic expression. So this is basically the very first time the textbook actually mentioned the word terms, okay? So they go ahead and define what the like terms are, which we already defined what the like terms are back in Module 8.2, I believe, right before I began to talk a little bit about adding and subtracting with a negative. We begin to, let me open it up real quick. We begin to talk about what the like terms are, what the word combined like terms mean. Okay, so we already introduced the idea of the terms. Okay, so here, let's just try this example real quick. All right, like terms are a term with the same variable and same exponents. Okay, so the terms that does not contains a variable, the term that does not contains a variable, we call them the constant term. All right, so without saying too much about constant term, for right now, I just want you to see that the term without a variable, we always call them constant term. There's a reason why we call them constant term. It's not because they don't have a variable, okay? It's not actually because of that, all right? But for right now, in this module 8.7, any term that does not have a variable associated with it, we just call them a constant term. So this is a 3-step problem on your homework. So identify the very first term. So what we see here is addition sign, outside the parenthesis, another addition sign. So my first term is going to be negative 6x. My second term, positive 6b. My last term, positive 4. All right, so very first term. So what do I put in the box? What I put in the box is negative 6x, okay? And what type of term it is? It's a variable term or constant term. For right now, we're going to call it a variable term because the textbook in Module 8 is defining the word variable term means any term that has a variable, all right? I will redefine this word variable term in Module 9 of Math 108. So in this term, what's my variable, which is using the variable x? So what's so-called the coefficient for right now? In Module 8, let's just say coefficient is the number in front of the variable, which is negative 6. That's not a very good definition for the word coefficient, but it will suffice for right now. And again, I define these word coefficient variable term more specifically in Module 9. Second term, 6b, positive 6b. Do not type plus 6b. It will not take it that way. You're just going to simply type 6b. It's a variable term because I do have a variable associated with that term. The variable is b, the number in front of the variable. Let's just call that coefficient for right now, 6. All right, my third term is simply just positive 4, so we're going to say 4. All right, and since this term does not have a variable with it, we're going to call them the constant term. But that's not what that means, okay? It's not because it does not have a variable. It's not exactly what it means. I think I actually explained exactly what a constant term is in Module 12, I believe, in Math 108. So since this is a constant term, it does not have a variable, therefore it cannot have a coefficient. Because as you know, coefficient, normally is in front of the variable. Since I don't have a variable, I don't really have a coefficient, all right? So just very quick video on how to do this particular problem of how to identify your terms. The purpose of identify terms so we can actually begin to combine the like terms, which like terms again are terms. Let me pull this up real quick. Like terms are terms, okay, with the same variable and the same exponent. Those are the ones that we are allowed to combine. And again, combine means add or subtract, okay? All right, that will conclude this quick video. Thank you for watching.